Hi, Allison Malika here, and on behalf of Apps Events, I want to show admins and educators how this new Android on Chromebook works. Right now, it's currently in beta, but you can set up your domain to make an Android store for compatible Chromebooks. It's a pretty exciting time because you can see on the screen here, there's a picture of the Acer R11, which is a touchscreen flipped model. There's newer Chromebooks coming out with styluses and many, many more options from many other vendors, but this happens to be the Acer R11 I've been working with for a while now, and am running this Screencastify tutorial from that Chromebook to try to give you the best experience. So just a brief overview, you've got Android now available on your Chromebook. And you could literally set up a compatible Chromebook with your Gmail account, and you can run the Android apps on a compatible Chromebook with Gmail. And you've been able to do that for a very long time now. However, it's also possible as an admin to set up an Android Play Store for your staff and students, so that when they're on a Chromebook that can run an Android app like Toontastic, for example, or Explain Everything, they can go ahead and install that app and use it straight away. The nice feature is that they can't just get anything in the Play Store. So you don't have kids randomly, downloading Angry Birds or something. They have to pick from what you offer in your school store. For more information about this, you need to take a peek at the Chrome OS support page in this link here, goo.gul/capital Y, lowercase z, capital 1, lowercase z, lowercase b, t. That'll take you to this page. And this is the Chrome OS developer page that talks a little bit about what devices are currently compatible, what type of support you need to run Android apps on a compatible Chromebook. Also, there's an admin setup guide. I put a goo.gul here, all uppercase. V as in Victor, G as in Gary, 3-5, B as in boy, P as in Peter. And if you go to this page, it'll walk you through the steps that I'm going to show you, because you need to enable Android apps for your Chrome domain. Then you need to approve the apps, and then you have to configure them. If you just approve them and you don't configure them, they won't see them in the store. So I'll show you those steps. They're really not that difficult. And you can get started right away. Just a preview of what's to come, what's super exciting, the Acer Spin 11, and sure, there'll be comparable products made by other vendors, but this is a Chromebook that's super rugged. I've heard it can be dropped from 600 meters without any damage. It comes with a stylus. It's a touchscreen. It integrates with Google Keep. It can run Android and Chrome apps. It has not only the camera for laptop mode, but it has one on the keyboard, so you can run a camera in tablet mode. So it's also spill resistant and germ resistant. So if I were wanting the best possible buy for my Google domain, I'd be looking at this product. Don't know how much it will cost. They made some big hype about it in January at the BET show, and still to date in May of 2017, I've yet to find it for actual sale to consumers. So be on the lookout for that. I would look for the Acer Spin 11, and then from that point forward, you might look at alternatives, but Acer's been the best possible product in this area for years. So I recommend the product. You try and decide. Now, if you're freaking out because you have so many Chromebooks and you're thinking, oh my gosh, I want to get those new compatible Chromebooks, Clover Wireless has a trade-in program. So if you go to cloverwirelesscustomers.edu-chromebookbuyback.com, you can check out their trade-in for used devices. So as we move forward and this Android app moves out of beta and it becomes a more stable and reliable and sophisticated tool, you may want to trade in some used Chromebooks and get some newer compatible devices. So let's take a look at the admin side for setting that up. You need to go into your admin panel. So go to admin.google.com and sign in. Now, the thing that I want to point out here is I'm going to have to do a second video because I'm on the Chromebook, not using an installed video recording suite. I'm using a Chrome extension called Screencastify. So I'm going to actually go into. Oh, good. I thought I lost my video. So we're going to go into the student account in a moment, and I'll have to make a second video for that. Once I log into the admin panel, I'm going to go to device management for the Chromebook. So once the admin panel loads, you're going to want to look for device management. Teachers, if you're interested in using this tool and you guys have compatible devices, you can share this video with your admin and show them how to set it up. So lo and behold, last year when Google Play announced that they were going to discontinue Play for Education in the tablets, little did we know that this solution was on the horizon, which will maximize our investment of time and money, give us bigger bang for our buck, and a more efficient service in using apps on devices. So you click on Device Management, and you're going to go to Chrome Management. And when you get there, we're going to be looking to manage the Android applications. So you have to click on Android Applications. If you've not yet enabled Android for your domain, you have to click on the Android for Work. And when you do that, you need to accept, and then you'll be able to enable Android applications through the admin console. So go ahead and make sure that's done. And then once you do that, go into App Management. All right. Now in App Management now, you see your Chrome apps here, but if you click on the drop down, you can go to Android apps. And you can see that I've approved these apps for my domain. And I'm not going to explain everything because in the next video, when I show the student view, you'll see that explain everything isn't an option. You actually have to configure them first. So the first step, though, is to go ahead and look through the store. So we're going to click on the plus sign here to go shopping for some apps. And let's say that you were looking for an application. Let's look for Soundtrap. I don't know if I've already approved that, but you've heard Soundtrap might be a good tool. So we're going to look for that in the Google Play Store. And there it is. It says it's free. So I want to make sure that all of my students have this as an option. It looks like I've already approved it because it says unapproved. So I can go, if it didn't, I could approve it. And then once it's approved, I have to configure it. All right. So you shop for an app, and then we'll go back to App Management. And we have a little gap in the internet. So this is a good time for you to now go to your admin panel. And remember, you've got to go to Device Management. You need to go to the Chrome Management piece. And when you get to Chrome Management, you click on Android. And you're going to enable Android for Work and accept the agreement. Then you can go ahead and shop for apps. Chrome Management, Android, enable, and then you go into App Management. All right, so we went through the process. We searched for a tool. We searched for Soundtrap. So you can see it's not configured. So that's what happens when you approve it. It shows up in this list of apps. Now, Toontastic is installed, pinned, and allowed. So let's take a look at what our options are here. So I click on Soundtrap to configure it. I click on it, and it says, who do you want to make it available to? So I'm going to make it available to the folks in AM Technology. I'm going to allow installation. I'm not going to force it, but I could. And I'm not going to pin to the taskbar because not every single student is going to use it. And then I click on Save, and that is configured. Now in the next video, I'll show you what it looks like from the student end. So we're going to close out of this now, and I'll see you in a minute.